crazy. That's a bummer. Hi Daniel, good morning. All you care about just feed me? Oh, you're such a good boy. Let's eat.
Full male and female duet. Smooth soulful pop tone. Retro funky groove. Clean falsetto accents. Cream and that's how he smells it. Cat says the smell of vision. Members get it. Members get it. Young, yeah. John rules and baskets.
I do want to make my heart quiet. Says you met her 5 hours ago, already planning life.
Cat laughs, boy, that's fast.
Love is love.
Male voice echoes 5 hours. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Cut the Jack, tear it up. Cat's favorite shirt. Cat snatches it back like Sir Stocky in a flirt. Jack lunges again, acting wild and dangerous. Save the shirt.
Michael, hello.
Henry says, there's a body over there. Cat whispers, Henry, no, shh, we don't share.
Chupacabra, you're so cute. An Irish setter cabra.
Cat tosses Jack a toy box. Hits his head, she runs over like,
Baby, I'm sorry.
whispering, drumming loud, milking it bare. Jack's eyes out like keys in pain.
My ass below
Waist cat laughs. I remember those way back, but I can't wear them now.
face that.
Back, her butt crack would hang out. That's where it's at.
Hi, Jed. Hi, Megan. You're making chocolate chip cookies today. Yummy. Will you send me some?
Cat says my brain isn't. The joke flew out of sight.
And Michael, is it going to be really cold for you? What's going on? I should check the weather. I think I do have 20-degree nights coming up. Oh, Jed, your back is still in pain. I'm so sorry. Nat, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you, Natalie? Oh my gosh. So good to see you, my adorable friend. And Michael says, yes, he's got cold weather coming again. Oh, bummer, right? Can't it just be done? 15 degrees tonight in Colorado. The other part of your bedroom feels like a freezer. Oh no. Megan says Jack is hungry. He is. He ate 2 big meals yesterday, which is usually he'll do two meals one day and then one another day. But he was hungry first thing this morning. Well, that's a good sign. I'll take it. I have to go buy dog food today. Does anybody want to help out? Throw $1 my way? All right. I hate when people do that. Stop it. Nat says, I know it's been forever. I'm doing good. How about you and Jack? We're doing well. Thank you, Natalie. Michael says, where, oh, the side of the room that's cold is where Midnight Junior sleeps. My friend's giving me a heater for the room. Nice. Oh, good. It's really warm, Megan. I walked outside and it was warm. Let me look. Hi, Furman. Is that your name? Good morning, Furman. What is the weather? Yeah, I told you, it's not that cold. I walked out and I really couldn't even tell it had been raining, but it's wet. So there you go, 42 degrees. It's pretty warm. And it's, oh, but it's only going to be 47, so it's not getting much warmer. And then what does it say tonight? 20s. Bummer. Michael says, after our storm next weekend, we're supposed to be in the 50s. Oh, are you getting this big storm coming in up north? You must be. Remind me where you're at, Michael. And is Catanza really your last name? Because it's so funny you like cats and cat is in your last name. Oh, that's right. You're in Connecticut. Greenwich, Connecticut. How close is that to Milford? I'd like to go back and see. You know, I've looked at Google Earth and I have looked up my old house and my old street. And what's really not familiar to me is the neighbor's house. Like, that's been redone. But I'd like to personally go back and spend some time on the beach. And yeah, that would be really neat. When it's warm though, after the storms, okay? But who knows, maybe I will. Maybe I will make a trip up north and just make a whole big trip of it. Jack's just getting water. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I should go back over here where I can see what y'all are writing. I can't see anything on the TV. Here we go. Well, I hope everything goes well for you through the storm, Michael. Your friend's giving you a heater, so that's good. Are you coming back, Jack? Nat says, what are your plans for today? I just have to go buy dog food. I have to buy dog food. But tomorrow, I have to go take my car to a tire place. And, oh yeah, I've got a flat tire, so they've got to see if I can get it repaired. Jackie, come on. No fun stuff. Nothing fun, Nat. Oh gosh, Jack. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Megan says today's temperature is 71, then tomorrow 51. Ah, Nat says, oh no, right? I know. Michael says, got to make sure there's room for the dogs to go outside too. Oh, when you shovel, that makes sense. Michael says, I want spring to come here quick. All right. Chris, hello, how are you and Jack today? We're really good, Chris. How are you? Jack says more food. Oh my gosh, Chris. Wow. You are amazing. Can I shake it? No, I'm too old to shake it. I might break it. All right. Chris, thank you, thank you. Wow, you are so dang generous. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much, Chris. Michael says, I pray for any outside animals to stay warm and hide in a warm place until the snow leaves. I agree with you, Michael. Big Mama, hello. He heard food. Did you hear food? Did you eat? Are you good? He has nothing now. Chris says, good to hear. SDX says, are you a tree? No, but I love trees. Hi, Berkeley, how are you? You're barking up the wrong tree, Jack. You're barking up the wrong tree. Mm-hmm. SDX is okay. You're just dreaming, little dear, go back to sleep. I'm embarrassed, I'm so embarrassed. Michael says, if I find a cat or dog outside where they are lost, I would keep them in my room until I see who they belong to if they are lost. That is very, very sweet, Michael. I would too, for sure. SDX says tree, question mark. You're the one who asked about a tree. Good morning, Marlon. How are you, my friend? Marlon at Jim Dundee. Sir, what? Michael says, I treat my room like a hotel for any pets in need. Aw. How are you doing, Chris? By the way. Are you done? Hmm? I will give you bananas. Where is Foxy, Jack? Oh, I see Foxy. Okay, buddy. What's up? Hmm? Tap for a second, please. Oh my goodness, did I? My finger or the phone? I'm not sure which. Did you guys hear me coughing? I really hope not. It's really embarrassing. The true troll says, oh, be nice, troll. All right, here we come. Nat says, are you ready for summer? Most certainly. But I'm really ready for spring. I can wait for summer. How about you, Nat? Do you have any big plans for the summer? Things you want to do? Nat says Jack's monkey is so cute. Jack says thank you. Jim says I only heard thank you. Oh my gosh. I was so embarrassed. It's like my biggest fear is that I will not actually hit the mute button and you will hear me blowing my honker or gagging my head off. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. What's up, Jackie? Why are you hiding? Come here. You want Foxy? Marlon, have you started your trip? Come on, Jackie Poo. Coming? You know who the first person I usually see in the morning is Paul. And I have not seen Paul yet. And I know he's allowed to sleep in, but I'm hoping this means maybe he found his glasses. Come on, let's go. Come on, Jackie Poo, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Oh. Hey, AW. AW8216. Good morning. I know, but what have you been packing for? And I'm so confused, Marlon. AW says, bring me back to the railroad track. Were you just going fishing? I'm so confused. Rosie, good morning. I'm glad to see you, Rosie. How are you? All right. Look, the song with Rosie in it just came on, too. Did you hear that? Did we summon you, Rosie? You know, me and Yogi were talking about you the other day, Rosie. Talking about people that, have hung out there and that we really enjoy. And you were one of those people. And we were trying to figure out where we met you. And we remembered Amanda's. We met you from Amanda. So, amazing Amanda. Hello out there. And thank you. Thank you for Rosie. I'm good, Rosie. What in the world is what? I know her face is very shiny, isn't it? Should we fix her? She's got too much light. Is that better? I may have to fix her. She is not it. She is a she. Or that. She's not a that. Let's see. Oh, you're very welcome, Rosie. Nat says, I've been begging my parents if we can go to Florida. I was going to go for my 16th birthday, but it's too long. It's too far away. So I might go for the summer break. How about you? What are your plans for summer break, girl? I'm not even going to wait till summer break. Like, I go back to work in a couple of weeks, and then I'll probably work for a couple of weeks, and then I think I go on vacation. And I'm taking that vacation time. Are you guys ready? And I'm going to probably Florida to meet up with a breeder, an Irish setter breeder. Okay, so we did not fix her face. We made it worse, right? What should we do with her? What needs to happen here? Come on, honey. Let me help you out here. I don't know why she's so shiny. Rocket says, how tall are you? I'm this tall, right here. That tall. Aw, thank you, Ben. Nat says, is Jack going with you? Of course. I don't go anywhere without Jack. I don't, not only would I miss him too much, I don't have anybody to watch Jack. My Sharice is fun size. That's what we call my daughter, because I think she's not even quite 5 foot. So we call her fun sized. Tiny K, hello, my friend. Where'd you go, Jack? What's the matter? You want to go out? I think Jack wants to go outside, so we'll go take him out. I'll watch him if I could. I know, Rosie. I'd let you too. I'd let you house sit. You could take care of the chickens for me too. My Cherie says I'm 5'1". Yes. So cute and little and, like you said, fun sized. All right, let's go take Jack out. Because he will not be happy until we do. Let's go. What are we doing? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Are you okay? Are you all right? I can't see the message that was held. Really funny. That didn't show up on my laptop, but it showed up here. Me calling my daughter fun size is kind of wild. Why? Is there some other kind of meaning besides a sweet and innocent meaning? All right, we're going. Boy, he's just playing with me. You playing with me. I mean, there probably is some kind of hidden meaning that I don't understand. You have to wait, sir. I'm so stuffy. All right, I can't read chat for a few minutes. Rosie, you're in charge. I think that's what Amanda used to do to you too, right? I love you, Rosie. It is very cold. I mean, it's gotten a lot colder. It's probably gone to, it's probably dropped 5 degrees at least. Hey, brr, Jack. Brr. I don't want to wear these dang boots. I'm so comfortable. Tiny K has got everybody beat at 4'5". How old? You are in your 20s too, aren't you, Tiny K? Ooh, it's so cold. Oh, no, thank you. Even Yogi leaves you on charge. I told you, you hold a very special place in our hearts. Good morning, Anthony. How are you? William says, good old mutt. He is a good old mutt. Hi, Mickey. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. I think we were looking at our old posts and how you made that Christmas, like a Christmas card for us. It was just so sweet of you. Hey, Jack, are you ready? Can we go in? Come on, let's go. Yeah, come on. Come on. You're bored too. Let's go. Oh, it's so chilly. Stinker. He'll do this to me during the day. I'll be on the phone. I'll be sitting here at the table and I'll be on the phone and he'll want to go outside. So I let him outside and then he'll scratch at the door. So I'll open the door and as soon as I open it, he'll run away. So funny. So much for my clean floors. Boy, come on. Hey, come on. Let's go. Come on. I can't come get you. It's wet out there. Let's go. I'll get you a snack. Let's go. Snack, snack. All right, let me go grab snacks. Nikki, I saw something. I haven't read the whole thing about you feeling better. I'm glad to hear that. Snacks. I've got this. Oh, you want it? Oh, you're so easy. Good boy. What a good boy. You were really a good boy. You wouldn't make me go get a snack. All right, let me fix the kitchen light before we go. Oh, I already did. Good deal. All right. Lock the car up. I got the snacks, Jack. Cat's got the snacks, buddy. Where are you at? There you are. You ready to go? Come on. I'll lead the way. You follow. I'm trying to make a new tabletop for my desk, or a new top for my desk. I thought that Pepsi thing would work. It didn't. It's too small. Yeah, I need more of a top for this. What do you think, Jack? Hop up on the bed. Oh no, your feet are wet. Never mind. Don't get up on the bed. Whatever you do, do not get on the bed. Hi, Matt. How are you? I've missed a few things. Oh, thank you, Matt. Ah. Wassa, hello. Oh, you want Debbie? Here. Get a few Debbie then. Wait a minute. Yep. Did you get it? It's over on Debbie's lap. See, he understood what I said. Didn't he? He sure did. Hi, Lady Sky. Paul, there you are. Good morning. I'm sorry if I missed anything or anybody. And if you want to put it back in there again, I can get it now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, do you want more? Well, let's go visit Deborah. How are you, Lady Sky? Pawn. Hello, Pawn. 23 days till St. Patrick's Day. Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Don't. Here, get it from Debbie. Ew. Jack's slobbering. It's really gross. Paul says, I hope all is well. It is. I was hoping everything was okay with you. I was hoping you would come in and say, I found my glasses. Wassa, I want to tell you, Big Deborah is quite listening. Yes. That is thanks to one of our friends, Bumblebee T. She doesn't come around a bunch anymore, but she said, if Deborah was too flat-chested. Hi, Sarah Washington. She was sagging a little. I had to perk her up a little bit. She needed a new bra. Jen says, I haven't tried to draw the Irish setter yet. You know, that's because you're supposed to be working on that Spider-Man, right? You were going to do that Spider-Man. You've got a timetable on that one. What's up, Jackie? You looking for more snacks? Funny. I don't even know what I just did with them. Ethan says, what the hell is wrong with little Debbie in the corner? Well, the first thing that's wrong is that's Big Deborah, not little Debbie. Ethan's, yeah. Paul says, hello, Rosie. I hope you're okay. And Rosie says, I'm okay. And how are you, Paul? Wassa says, Ethan, that's Big Deborah, not little Debbie. Thank you, Wassa. Sarah says, hi, everyone. Paul says, I'm okay. Hi, Miss Sarah. How are you? You know, one of my best friends growing up's name was Sarah. Sarah Holt. Kazmeyer says, hi, Deb. How are you, Kazmeyer? Wassa says, Ethan, she's a little like Large Marge. I don't know who Large Marge is. Are you looking? Oh, he's still looking for snacks. Lady Sky says, hi, Sarah. How are you, Lady Sky? Where's my coffee, y'all? Lady Sky is saying hello to each and every one of you. Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Well, that shows you I didn't watch that very often. It just wasn't my thing. I didn't think he was funny. Maybe I was too old. Moss, this is Big Adventure. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. What are you doing, Bubba? There's no snacks there, I promise. She does look, she needs help. All right. I hope nobody gets easily offended. If you have a queasy stomach, just don't look. She looks like she. You've lost your bottoms. Oh my goodness. Let me help you. All right. I've never done this on a live stream before. We're covering new territory together. Oh my goodness. This is a complete show of faith on my part to you. Wow, you got very tall, Deb. I don't know what happened here. Wait a minute, I gotta show you. After I fix her feet. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, Deb. She didn't want anybody to see her skinny legs. Goodness, Deborah, you put on a few pounds. Wait a minute, you should see what happened. They stretched her out and she looks really funny. Now you see why Deborah drinks, okay? Nat says that looks so real. No, wait. This is even better than it's ever been before, and it's totally an accident. Your face is still shiny, girl. Look how tall she is. Oh my goodness. Okay, just for reference. Hey girl, what's up? Okay, I'm trying to see myself on the TV. She's very tall. What do you think, Jack? You want to come up here? Uh-oh, here comes Jack. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. It's a whole party. Yes, just like old times, right? Yes. What? Jack loves Deborah, don't you? You love her. Growth hormones, maybe, Paul. All right. Oh, now we got to get her a blankie. And she's very, we made her tilt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Abuse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay. Deborah. That's why she needs a blanket, to cover up her imperfections. Does she attend meetings? No, she enjoys her little addictions. She hasn't had to suffer any repercussions yet. Lady Sky says she couldn't stand the laugh from Pee-wee. It was creepy. Deborah has bad manners, boots on the bed. Yes, she does. She does what she wants. Wassa Jack loves Deborah. Loves her. Hi, Magic Dragon. Hey, Sam. I need a Nutter Butter all of a sudden. You know what I have in my freezer? Shh. as I go get a blanket. Hi, Jackie. Okay, so poor dog looks confused, does he? I think he was having fun. He's confused because we're having fun. Oh my goodness. This is their blankie, right, Jack? There we go. Now you can stretch your feet out. Uh-huh. Is that good, Jack? Okay, I was going to get Nutter Butters. I have Nutter Butters in my car, in my freezer. Guess I don't really need to get one because if I get it, I'm going to eat it for sure. Hi, Frenchie. I know. That's why we cover her legs up. Ew, Jack. Ew, no. Ew, no. Paul says we're here for you, Deborah. Oh, I don't know what happened to Jed. Oh, yes, his back. He got sent home from work. Magic says cat's all mellow. Ladies, guys, how are you, Tiny K? Yes, how are you? And Frenchie says he's doing well. How are you, Sky? Hi, Nancy. How are you? Good morning. All right, coffee. Let's find the coffee. Oh, Deborah. Oh. Okay. Magic be magic, just saying. Magic says heat in the house. Are you okay? Are you good now, Jackie? This is just like Jack likes to be a little sandwich in our little thrupplet we have going on. He likes to be the creamy stuff in the middle. Me and Deb, we're just the cookies on the ends. Right? Wassa says one day we're going to see Big Deborah on a segment on Nuke's Top 5. I don't know what that is. Big Deborah on a segment of Nuke's Top 5. Rosie says, hope you get better, Jed. Yes. Lady Sky says, do you buy Oreo cookies, Cat&Jack? No. They are my least favorite. But you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about oatmeal cream pies. You've got to yummy oatmeal cookie on one end and a yummy oatmeal cookie on this end, and you got a yummy creamy filling. So instead of Oreo cookies, we're thinking about like oatmeal cream pies. My bad. Hi, Zed. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Rosie says, Jack, I love you. And Rosie says, hello, Zed. Wassa says, those oatmeal cream pies were friggin' great. I know. I agree. I thought I had bought some. Like they had a sale. Two of those big packages for two of them for $6. And I thought I had grabbed the I thought one of them I had grabbed was the oatmeal pies, and it was not. Lady Sky says, hi, Zed. And Wassa says they probably full of corn syrup. I'd be afraid to look. Not only that, they do say they have the bioengineered food in it. I don't know that much about it. Why is it a bad thing? What does that exactly mean? Magic Dragon says Debbie is tanked, but I still like her. Me too. Michael says I love hot chocolate pudding. Oh, I like pudding like when you have to cook pudding on the stove and it's nice and warm before it really starts to thicken up as it cools. I like that. Daniel says he's on NASCAR with his friends. Awesome. Wassa says we just don't know yet if it's a bad thing or not. That's the issue. They're experimenting on us. That's the way it's always been though. We've always been experimented on. Daniel says, I am going. Are you going to get off the NASCAR or are you leaving us, Daniel? Or both, right? Right, Rosie? Wassa says too true. Someone did something to me to give me this horrific, strange autoimmune disorder. Interesting. Um, I've been listening to Gary Renard's, well, all three of his books that are A Course in Miracles based. And it talks about the sicknesses we go through, as such as your autoimmune disorder or my asthma, that's already planned. It's already planned. It's going to happen at a certain time. And I don't know if there's something we need to learn from it. I'm not quite sure on all that, but I just found that interesting that no matter what, we were going to go through this. That was just part of our deal here, our story we have told. Carl says, where, no, Rosie says, where is Carl? Rosie, sometimes you're so funny. She says, he ditched me and never came back. He did. Frenchie says, Jack has such a beautiful, he's hiding from us. How do you do that? How did you do that, Bubba? He's like all snaked around me. Frenchie says, Jack has a beautiful demeanor. Thank you. Jack says, thank you. Magic Dragon says, or play rock, paper, scissors. You know, I have never once in my whole life played rock, paper, scissors. Paul. You haven't either, have you, Paul? Rosie says, LOL. I guess he doesn't really like school, but he could have at least took me with him because I also hate it. Aw. Frenchie says you take good care of him, Cat. Thank you, Frenchie. He's the only thing I have to take care of, so you know. Paul says I have. I've seen it played on TV before. I mean, I know it's a thing. I truly did spend a lot of time alone. And I've always had friends that nobody could see. Magic Dragon says Debbie cooked. LOL, just kidding. We love her. I did take the vodka, the good vodka, away from her. What's up, buddy? Huh? What? What, Bubba? What? Right here? MP. Let me get oatmeal cream pie and a honey bun, please. Sure. Oh, is that good right there? Oh. Wassa says, I just tried my first Krispy Kreme yesterday and I'm about to have my second right now. They're pretty good. I was never huge on donuts. Do you guys have fresh Krispy Kreme bakeries where you're at? When I lived in Florida, we had in Daytona Beach, there was a Krispy Kreme shop where they baked everything fresh. Paul says no. Hi, Amanda. Amanda says hi, chat. Hi, Jack. Nice to see you. I waited for lovely Jack to watch him and Mom. Well, thank you for stopping by, Amanda. We appreciate you. Oh. You got itchy face? Huh? Oh, the funniest puppy. Mm-hmm. Magic Dragons is there on Debbie. Wassa says they just opened some like 5 to 8 years ago. People were lined up for miles/days. It was quite a commentary on contemporary culture. Interesting. Dante, hello. Well, Amanda says Jack is such a handsome boy. Thank you, Amanda. Hi, Dante. How are you? Kind of like when Chick-fil-A's get opened up, people act like that. Jess says heavily toasted bagel, crispy bacon, cream cheese, and grape jelly. Sounds good. Like it. Magic Dragon says I made crispy bacon. Did I make it yesterday? No, I made it 2 days ago, but I've been eating it for 2 days. Jesse says, you're welcome. Debbie blazes it and drinks with me, but I don't smoke. I'm sorry. Anthony says one night with Big Deborah, and we'd have a lot more little Debbies. No, I don't think so. Dude, I'm sorry. Somebody did not give Anthony the memo. Does anybody want to tell Anthony why we would not have little Debbie's? Here. I don't think I have the song on my playlist right now. Cause Debbie likes girls. Where are my songs? Nope. Nope.
Get a dog, they said.
Where is that song, anyways? Anyways, Debbie likes girls. Debbie doesn't do Dallas, that's right. Magic Dragon says, Debbie been drinking with me. I thought you probably been drinking. You're still up from Saturday night. Hi, Gannon. Hello. Do you know one of my first crushes? His name was Jay Gannon. So it was nice to have you come in this morning, Gannon. Anthony says, I like girls that like girls, let's be honest. Ah. Amanda says, I love sweets. Unfortunately, I have type 2 diabetes and can't eat anything, hardly. Because I go up into 300s. It's very sad. Only grains. Oh my gosh, Amanda. Sister, I really feel for you. Because that is my biggest addiction, to be honest, is sugar. That's how come little Debbie got me all hooked up on her. I like her sugar. Where is our Praveen song? Huh, Jack? Where is it? You turned around. Aw, you missed me. I see how it is. I see how it is. You miss me. What was that song called? Huh. Frustrating. Hi. We've got early mornings with Jack and Rosie. Amanda says Jack is listening to us all. He speaks with his eyes. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not petting you, right? Okay, that's one of my normal ones. Where is Carl? He sleeps in on Sunday morning. But I think if he comes in this morning, it will be later. Anthony says, LOL, he always his Amanda. He hates to hear me coming. Jack got something sticky in his head. What is he? How would he possibly? I don't understand how you did that, sir. Well, now that it's dirty, it's easier to stick up. Thank you. Oh, Bubba, he lost some of the hair. Sarah says life of a dog. I know. But you know what? Who gets more out of it, the dog or me? Amanda says Jack is so loved by us and his mom. Perfect duet. Aw, thank you, Amanda. Elevator says February 22nd. I know. As a matter of fact, I was looking up some stuff about all the twos, about the meaning behind all the twos today. Yep. The core meaning of the number two. Two represents relationship, not just romantic, but it's me and Jack. It's me and you guys. It's you and yourself, your higher self. Two means that you are not alone in the experience. Paul says a couple of inches of snow last night, and it's 23 degrees. And Amanda says 23 degrees. I die there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know, I don't blame my cousin. I told you my cousin came to spend the winter with his mom, my aunt, in North Carolina, which is good for both of them. You know, my uncle just passed away a few years ago. So I think it's good for her to have people around. Because she's one of those people who likes to take care of, she takes care of people. And she's always worked at a place called Holy Angels. It's uh, a residential home for, uh, I guess I would say disabled people. But she's done that her whole life, taking care of people. She's just like that. Jed says, thanks, Rosie. I hope I get better too. Jed, you need to move somewhere. We need to move somewhere where it's always warm. Paul says, my aunts were like that. My aunts are wonderful, aren't they? Hopefully, they're wonderful. If you're lucky. Sarah, it's love for your family. Thank you, Sarah. That's very sweet of you. Jack, are you mad at us? Did we do something to you? Come back to me, buddy. Come back to me. You're so easy. Amendment says no chance of Jack going out for rides and doing fun stuff. Jack would love where I live. All over, you see everyone in the doggy parks and outside. It's just perfect our weather. Well, Jack does go for rides and he does go to do fun stuff. But definitely not as much during the winter time. Heck no. We're not big fans of the cold. sorry. I was feeling your heart. Do you mind? Do you mind? Amanda says not during the weather, exactly. Or the winter, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Wow. Paul says, I had a dog many years ago that was afraid to ride in a car. Really? Aw. Rosie says, you're welcome, Jen. Rosie says, so is anything new for anyone? Since a few days ago when you were here, probably not. Sometimes the ones beside us are showing us what we're learning to see in ourselves. Huh, that was interesting. Daniel says, I got off the game. I see. Well, welcome back, Daniel. Thought we lost you for a little while. Wassa says, yeah, afraid to ride is terrible. My Shar-Pei Siberian Husky mix used to roll down the window in my Tacoma. Really? Where is my Debbie song? That's aggravating. Sometimes I feel like things just disappear. And Rosie, this one of these songs is from when I was working nights, and Muhammad was hanging out back then. I forgot. I didn't realize he used to hang out with us at night. I'm sorry. Oh, what I miss? Oh, the window. Oh. He knew to wait until I put the keys in. Then he used his paw to roll it down. It became a bit of a problem. He'd be hanging out so far, I had to put the child safety on. Yes, I do that with Jack because he will. He's crazy. He doesn't know any better. Magic Dragon says, now I get it. Tube Tube says, what's app number you? I don't know. I think I deleted WhatsApp. I did delete WhatsApp. Amanda says, I love Jack's color, chocolate brown. Okay. Broken and Numb Rosie Ocean says, does Debbie always smile? Does she not have facial expressions? Nope. That's her. That's her face. She says, like it or leave it. That's why she's tricky. You just never really know what she's thinking. Rosie says Debbie deleted her WhatsApp. Yes, she did. She was talking to other girls and living in my house. Who did she think she was? What? Jet says thanks again, Rosie. And I'm probably going to try to make a pot of gold out of paracord. Really? Paul says at least she's not crying, right? Oh my gosh, that would be horrible. Rosie says, LOL, time out, Debbie. Wassa says that's why she's tricky. Yeah, there's that song, right? Who sings that song? I feel like it's a Beastie Boys kind of group. What song am I thinking of? Let's find it. It's something. Rosie says, Paul, she's crying on the inside. She's trapped in the boots. Daniel says, gosh, what is that song? It's tricky. Is it? It's tricky. It's time to it's tricky. Run DMC. Okay, we'll get 5 seconds of it. Ready? Yes, that's Deborah. Gosh, now I really want to hear the song. All right. Back to boring old pseudo. Rosie's Carl, there you are, my friend. Good morning to you. Rosie says, Debbie, blink if you need help. Wassa says, well, thanks. That's plenty enough to stick in my head for the next month. Hey, it's a great song. I'm going to listen to it all day on repeat. Rosie says there's a problem. She doesn't blink, so you're on the safe side, Cat. I know. She cannot tell any tales. Daniel says it is. So you agree, Daniel. You're going to be listening to it today, too. Wassa says, Carl, your ears must have been burning because we were asking where you were at. Uh-oh, Carl. Rosie says, Carl, you left me and never came back. All right, I have to blow my nose. This is too much. It's too much. It's tricky.
Save the shirt. This dog is outrageous.
Ooh, Jackie, my nose. I think we'll try some spray. I didn't do any medicine this year either. Get with it, Cat. That's more fun. Shoot. Where did you go? Oh no, this is terrible. There it is. It's a comedy. How are you today, Carl? Carl says, I don't like music. That's funny. You came in just as we were playing a really cool song. Rosie says, I'm telling Debbie on you, Carl. She listens to secrets and never speaks, so you can trust her. And game over. Game over, Carl. Wassa says, what? Carl? Where did that come from? You don't like music? No, but Carl does love, he said that before, he doesn't like music. And he doesn't like singing, but yet he sings on his live stream. And what else? He loves Christmas songs, don't you? Carl loves when the Christmas music comes on the radio. Right? Rosie says, Carl, but you sing. Magic Dragon says, Debbie likes me and sends me magic brownies. She's holding out on me. She doesn't share that with me. But Daniel says, I love y'all. I love you too, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you for always being here, Daniel. Carl says, not anymore, Rosie. Wassa says, that's why I was confused. Yes. Paul says, so he loves music. Carl is a very complicated person. He will not be bogged down by whether he likes music or not. Carl, I love you so much. You make me laugh. Not anymore what, Carl? You don't love Christmas carols anymore? Rosie says, Carl, I know what will make you happy. Cat can you give him Pepsi? I believe he used to like that. Yes, I can. Hang on. Carl, my dear, I have something for you. Here you go, my friend. Have a Pepsi, okay? This is for you. And not only that, I brought you some sweets, my friend. What do you think? Ooh, for you, Carl. He says down the drain with a beer. Carl, don't you like Guinness? Rosie says, and I can get one since you're giving. Yes, you can get one. Daniel says, I am going to get into my birthday suit and snuggle with the blanket. You know, sometimes that's the best way to sleep. I understand what you're saying there. Wassa says, Thursdays haven't been the same without Happy Thursday, me friends. Shorts. Ah, yes. You're right. From Carl, they were therapeutic. Well, he could do a happy Sunday, me friends. What do you think, Carl? Would you do that for us today? Jack, you're so sleepy. You're such a good boy. Daniel says, I have some Pepsi Wild Cherry and cream soda. Jackie, my mom bought me some. Oh, the wild cherry, the cream, wild cherry cream. Yes, I know what you're talking about. They have that in the Zero too. I bet that is really good. I have not tried it. How old is this soda? It's been in my refrigerator for a while. I have not drank a soda. Ooh, in a very long time. I might be up all day. This might do it. I can almost smell the Pepsi too. My nose might be coming back a little bit. Magic Dragon, I agree. But I have to say the C Company has a better cherry soda. Oh my goodness, this is so good. How long has it been since I've had a soda? It's making me burp. Oh my gosh, immediately. Excuse me. It's been a very long time. Magic Dragon says, I don't drink the C words, but if I do, it's cherry. Right. Wow, that was very good. I'm done now. Just a little bit, all that air came up as I was still trying to swallow it. That sounds like gosh, it sounds like a commercial, but only different words. I don't drink Cokes, but if I do, cherry. I feel like an American Express commercial or something. Rosie says Pepsi is so proud of you, Cat, and so am I. Paul says 18 was the last time for soda. Before that, it was ginger ale. Really? Wow. I have nothing on you, Paul. Wow. Is there a reason that you just dropped soda? I do like me some ginger ale. There's there's a company who makes a ginger ale. Their logo is a tree, and it's ginger beer. Oh, it's so good. Sarah says she loves citrus. So like Mountain Dew. That's the citrus. Dana says Pepsi Wild Cherry Cream Soda is good. I believe you. Amanda says, I used to be hooked on up with soda years and years, 50 plus years, and it gave me horrible ulcers. I can barely drink 2 anymore because it destroyed my stomach. Wow. The bubbles bothered you? You couldn't breathe. Wow. That's interesting, Paul. Wassa says, Amanda, ? Terrible. Magic Dragon says, coconut water hydration group. Be aware, stay prepared. Rosie says, I put myself on a diet. Did you? You're unable to burp. Oh, that's a condition, right? I think I've heard of that before. Wassa says, now you're hiccuping. Did I? I don't notice. I didn't remember. Oh, Amanda says, my late husband too. Sad. I'm sorry, Amanda. Wow. Sarah says, I've never had Mountain Dew. That's probably a good thing. It's pretty addictive. It was born here in Tennessee. Daniel says, my favorite soda is my childhood favorite, Mellow Yellow. Stop it. Ooh, you can't do that. Daniel, you're in Tennessee. Home of Mountain Dew. Birthplace of Mountain Dew. How dare you? Wassa says, man, those allergies. I can relate. It's difficult to even eat because you can't breathe sometimes, yeah. Magic Dragon says mountains. Carl says it's not here. Magic Dragon says Mountain Dew has yellow 5. Does it really? Well, listen, no, I cannot talk bad about anybody right now. And not be a hypocrite. But yes, I don't know about yellow number 5. You know what I like about the lemon lime Gatorade? Natural, no artificial colors. It's more natural coloring. And when you go in for any kind of procedure, the doctors tell people to go get the lemon lime Gatorade because it doesn't have any dyes. I've helped lots of older people out when they're going for testing and they're looking particularly for that drink. Amanda says coconut water. I love so much, but it's expensive, just like everything else. Oh, Fanta. You guys are getting the C word and Pepsi products mixed up. Mountain Dew is yummy, but it will rot your teeth out. Let's just be honest. Magic Dragon says, Amanda, how are you doing? As soon as I said that, I thought of Anthony earlier. Wassa says, is yellow number 5 no jive? I never really heard about this issue. I don't know if they're being serious. I'd have to look that up. I've never heard of it either. But I wouldn't doubt it. Carl says, you're making me sick. I'm so sorry, Carl. Is it almost? Nope. I love virgin cream soda. I don't know that, Sarah. Rosie says, why, Carl? Amanda says, good, thank you. And Magic Dragon says to Wassa, look it up. I just choose not to believe you. How's that? I think the more you focus on the bad stuff in food, if you're always concerned about it, it's going to be an issue for you. Rosie says that scared the living heck out of me. What did? What did I miss? Oh my goodness. Jack rolling his eyes up in the back of his head. Magic Dragon says nothing is good. Yeah. That sound on your phone. Oh, it was telling me somebody just went live or I got an email, something. I usually get it at 4:30. Sorry about it scaring you. Paul says living is bad for your health. Oh. Oh. Daniel says, and the only Mountain Dew I like is Code Red and Baja Blast. Hey, I'm with you. I love Code Red. Magic said, not even water. That's true. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when's the last time you've looked at your city's water and have they passed quality control? Like they have to pass these, their water has to be tested and they have to let you know. Like I get these things saying our water doesn't pass every year. And that's kind of, we're up in Tennessee where it should be a little, you would think, but no. Did you see my last 2 comments, Daniel? I saw the thing about Code Red. Dale Hall says, Little Debbie is living her best life. Big Deborah sure is. Owen Holmes says, bless. Bless your heart, honey. How are you, Owen? It's so good to see you this morning. Amanda says, love. Oh, gosh. Amanda. Magic Dragon says, I use filters. I use a Berkey. Dana says, right. Wassa says, oh, man, I just looked it up. They put that in food. My God. See, sometimes it's just better not to look. Don't look. What Matt Torrance. Hello. Jack, I found your wallet. You left it on the counter at 7-Eleven. He was picking up some rolling papers, wasn't he? I know what he was doing for Deborah. I don't know what I'm calling her nowadays. Anyways, I know what Jack was up to. She sent him out to get stuff. Carl says, I'm glad Mountain Dew isn't here because it'd go down the drain as well. You know what? You know what they don't use Mountain Dew for, Carl? Eating battery acid. They use Coke for that. Think about that. Just like our friend was talking about ulcers. Yes. But I think all soda does that. Coke is just the worst. Magic Dragon says at Wassa, I know, it broke my heart too. I love Skittles. Oh. Daniel says, I am going to smoke. Well, don't be sending Jack to the store for your papers, all right? I know you don't use papers, Daniel. Wassa says, don't worry, Cat. It's healthy stuff. You should drink more Mountain Dew. Magic Dragon, exactly. Coke is good for cleaning toilets. That's some scary stuff. But like I said, I think they all do it. One's just the best at it. Rosie's like, Wassa says Skittles have high fructose corn syrup in them. Sorry to report. Poison. Poison. Amanda says true, just battery. Magic Dragon says at Wassa, I can't live forever. Carl says, I feel attacked. You are picking on Coke and I am out of here. Hey, Carl, you know, we're just joking around. And I love you, Carl. And I hope you have a great day. And you do have a request. We have requested that you do a happy Sunday, me friends, for us. Me and Wassa and Rosie will be looking for it. All right, Carl? And have a great day. I'm out of here. I think you're so funny. Rosie says, Carl, don't leave me again. Take me. Oh no, Rosie's crying. Wassa says, Carl, hang out. Carl says, no. Rosie says, Carl. Carl's just not having it. No, Carl is just being Carl. Carl says, your cats, Rosie. I've Tina and A-Frame. Oh, Carl, you know, Rosie can be friends with everybody. She doesn't have to be just one person's friend. Amanda says, I'm already thinking what I'm making for lunch tomorrow. Green chili enchiladas and red rice. But I hate cleaning the kitchen. Do you have to clean the kitchen before to cook it or just afterwards? Me too. Rosie says, I'm dead laughing. The way you're reading my comments. Yes, I was living out a little drama over here. Magic Dragon says, at Amanda, sounds great. I love red and green chili. Rosie says, Carl, I love Cat and you. Everything's not a competition. Wassa says, me too. I'm busting up. Rosie says, I can love everyone, Carl. See, I know this because I've done this with Carl before. Oh, afterwards, cleaning the kitchen afterwards, yes. Sorry. That was our notification that Yogi goes live in half an hour. Carl says there's a dividing line between you two. I don't know. Wow, Daniel. Wow. Carl says there's a dividing line between you two, only if you put it there. And I think you are the only one that's putting that dividing line there, Carl. Everybody else can love each other and be okay with that. Daniel says, should I get back on with my friends? That hurt my feelings, Daniel. No, you should hang out right here for another half hour, of course. Wassa says busting up is a bit of an odd saying, come to think of it. Who says busting up? Oh, busting up, laughing. It is interesting looking at, you know who's really good sometimes at just throwing down the meaning of words or breaking down the meaning of words that you've never thought about before? Is Squirrel Sniper. Daniel, did you? Oh, you said I missed 2 of your comments, and then you said, should I go play with my friends? Should I just go play with my friends? Okay. I don't know what I might have missed. Did you see my last 2 comments? And then there was, only Mountain Dew I like is Code Red, and my favorite soda is Mellow Yellow. I saw those 2, if that's what you were talking about. I'm just not sure. Wassa says I said it a second ago, and I don't know where it came from. Magic Dragon says, Amanda, see, we need to talk more. I live in the chili capital of the world. Amanda says, oh hell, I'm just going to make breakfast. Yummy. Are you making burritos for breakfast? I could do that. Breakfast burritos. Wassa says, who even? Don't do that, please. Did somebody do something? I missed it. Daniel says, I am chilling with y'all. Right, and Amanda is in New Mexico. Rosie says, this is the best life on earth. Laughing my off. I can't. Your voice of acting like me was on point. Oh, yay. Magic Dragon says to Amanda, I am busted. That's not a good thing for a guy, right? Paul says, is New Mexico beautiful? Oh, I bet you it is. And thank you for that compliment there, Rosie. That was really nice. Seeing God, hello, good morning. Magic Dragon says, it's nice. We have great food and nice places to visit. Carl says, I am blocking people. Carl, are you going to do our short for us this morning? Our happy Sunday, me friends. I'm really looking forward to it. Rosie says, Carl, why? Why, Carl? Why would you block people? I saw Carl over at Daisy Mays yesterday, and I was like, what did he say? He said, I've no one. And everybody said, Carl, you have us, you have us, you have us. Carl just, it's nothing bad. Carl just needs to be reminded a lot how much he is cared for and how much he is loved. And if that's all he needs from me, then I can do that. Yes, it was bothering me. Whatever, cat. Amanda says yes. Breakfast eggs and corn tortillas mixed with onions and tomatoes. Yummy. That does sound yummy. And Wassa says yes. We love Carl. Oh, okay. Carl says it was at Nature Dogs. Okay, you're right. That's right, Carl. Thank you for reminding me. Magic Dragon says Amanda. Amanda Burke, you don't have to say, but curious. Where she's at? New Mexico. Rosie says Carl, you have Deborah as well, not just us. Amanda says Jax. Daniel says, and drugs are bad. And he's laughing. He says, okay, that was from Mr. Garrison on South Park. You know, I've never really watched South Park. Amanda says, Jack is out cute. He is out. He said his eyes have been rolling in the back of his head all morning here. Oh, there you are. Hello. So, of course, I had to wake him up. Daniel says, wow, that I've never watched South Park. I'm just... Magic Dragon says South Park is fun. I guess it was just never my thing. Maybe I need to sit down, chill out, and watch South Park. What do you think, Daniel? Rosie says the best drug is laughter, which Cat just gave me. Oh, good. Yay. And I agree. Paul says, I've never seen it either. Carl says A-Frame likes me. She loves you. And we all love you, Carl. Magic Dragon says, it's out, Colorado. And Rosie says, thanks, Cat. Amanda says New Mexico is the state of the chili and sauces. Jed is still here. I didn't know you were still here. He says, Rosie, I responded to your comment on my channel. Wassa says, I've only ever watched a few episodes of South Park myself. Magic Dragon says, at Amanda, she is right. Amanda says, yes. Daniel says, maybe you need to smoke a bowl, my sweet woman friend Jackie, and let your hair down and watch South Park. I'm thinking maybe that's the way to appreciate South Park, is to be a little really mellow, if you know what I mean, in Daniel's kind of way. Magic says, respect, Amanda. And Jed says, I've been coming in and out. I've been talking to a friend in Arizona. Oh, nice. Daniel says, yes. You know what, Daniel? I would love to come hang out with you one afternoon and just watch South Park. We've talked about that before. Carl says YouTube is getting shut down. Carl, why is that just in Ireland? Talon, sweet dreams, precious darling of loaths. That's pretty funny. Hello, Talon. Paul says, Amanda, isn't there an art community in... Is this Tao? Is it Tao like, I don't know, New Mexico? Magic Dragon asked. I'm not saying it again. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Just like I used to say, nope, I can't. Places in Thailand. But I guess it's Phuket? Phuket? I don't know. Daniel says, is YouTube going down? Carl, is YouTube going down? I don't know why Carl says he would like for YouTube to go down when we all communicate on YouTube, but he does have Facebook. Wassa says, I'm already there and watching South Park. Does suddenly sound good after all these years. Crazy. I might watch some. Let me know. Let me know if I should waste my time. Sometimes I guess I do need to just waste my time. I don't have to be doing something productive every moment. Magic Dragon says this is cool. Amanda says, I remember when we were little, Mom made the best chili sauces. We use her recipes to this day. It's Hatch in New Mexico. William says, I have a beagle that sleeps with me when I go to bed. Legs right next to me. It's like a therapy dog. I don't feel good. My dog lets me know. Aw. Talon says, I didn't see the terrifying lady in the top corner because I'm so mesmerized by the Sleeping Beauty. She's not terrifying. Well, this is Carl is single-handedly shutting down YouTube. I can get behind that, actually. Oh no. Rosie says, I'm going to head to bed. Love you all. And bye, Jack. Love you. Bye, Rosie. We love you. Thank you for being here with us. Magic Dragon says, Hatch is really good green chili. Never heard of it before. Paul says, everybody's saying goodnight to Rosie. Paul and Jen and Daniel. Amanda says, oh, bless your heart, beautiful. Was that a, oh, bless your heart, dear. Bless your heart. Oh, honey, yes, yes, honey child. Bless your heart. I just cannot get the church lady down today. The other day I had it spot on right off the bat, but today I'm struggling. Talon says, what in the... Oh, okay, well, she has gloves, all right, to cover up her deformed hands, but the dog loves gloves. So if I try to put them on her, he will eat her hands. It's quite traumatizing. I was trying to save you from that. You're welcome. Carl says, I won't be here. Well, Carl, I love you. I'll be looking for your short today. Amanda says red chilies too with a heart. Magic Dragon says, I'm a red chili guy. Daniel says, yes, you're getting better. You think? That was terrible though, I think. Wasa is laughing at Talon. Oh, and what is this? Carne adovada? I don't know. Carne con chili. You guys are making me say words I don't know. Oh, Jack agrees. Did you hear that? Did you wake yourself up, puppy? Wasa says everyone double tap in case this is the last time. No, in case this is the time a genie pops out after and grants you 3 wishes. You never know until you try. What he's saying is, if you don't mind hitting that like button, double tapping the screen, we'd really appreciate it. Magic Dragon says, LOL, you're good, cat. Amanda says we must be hungry. Well, you already said you were going to make breakfast. We are waiting, ma'am. There's, how many of us are there? There's not many people here. 13. Can you make 13 servings? Magic Dragon says to Amanda, no doubt. Carl says, I've stopped making shorts. Oh, well, that's very sad, Carl. So I don't have to keep an extra special good eye out for you to put a short out so that I comment on it? Don't bother because you're not making shorts anymore. Is that it? Phew, that will take a significant worry off of my mind during the day. Magic Dragon says I might get Blake's when they open. What is Blake's? Paul also said, what is Blake's? Carl says, you didn't comment on yesterday's. Yes, Carl, but you didn't comment on my video yesterday that talked about all the stuff that happened to me at the house. Because if you had, you would understand I was kind of busy, Carl. But now that you've stopped making shorts, I won't have to be guilty about it. I won't have to it just takes so much off of my mind. Thank you, Carl. Wassa says, I gotta admit, I did eat both those remaining Krispy Kreme donuts. I really only wanted one. You can't buy just one. Oh my gosh, don't you know that? I mean, you can't eat just one. If you have more than one around, you're gonna eat them all. It's like Murphy's Law that you've never heard before. It's that sugar. That high fructose corn syrup. It's addiction. Addicted. Ooh. Good morning, Jack. Are you okay? Hmm? One more sip of my Pepsi here. Ooh. All right. Amanda says, you guys have to admit, I don't like donuts. Nope, too much sugar. Wassa says, why are they so good? Oh God. Krispy Kreme have high fructose corn syrup, question mark? I don't know why I didn't even consider the possibility. I don't know that they do, but I would assume. Carl says, don't eat American donuts, right? Gosh, life would be so sad without donuts. Let's put up a happy Saturday, me friends. I didn't comment, but I did play it. As a matter of fact, Carl, now that I'm looking at your page. Just Carl says McDonald's only use Irish food now. Really? Amanda says, yikes, ew, sorry, my grandchildren and daughter loves them sweets. I don't, lol. Jit says, I played for the king with my younger sister and it was Gold Rush and I won. Nice. Awesome. That's really neat that you play with your sister. Wassa says, wow, no, I just looked and they don't have any in them. See, I can sense that stuff. And that's why I wasn't worried about this. Oh, good. I'm glad you have been relieved. I'm sorry. Two, 2, 2, 2, 6 is today. Paul, are you going out to walk in the snow? Just like before. Leader Dave says, okay, I'm creeped out. Well, it doesn't take much. Paul says, of course. Is there any time you don't go out and walk, Paul? Magic Dragon is laughing, and Wassa says, I would have felt that feeling after eating them if they had corn syrup in them. I can actually feel it. It isn't good, really. when it's a thunderstorm. Okay. Carl says America is getting more snow tonight. You're right. Paul started getting it yesterday, or maybe last night, sometime yesterday. I know, Carl. I can't wait for it to be over. And my daughter's up in Oregon, and they're getting a big storm up there. You win. I have to say I paid way too much for this laptop and it does way too little. Wassa says, I'm in Oregon, no big storm here, but Oregon is a big state. She is in Eugene. Are you sure there's no storm? Because I was talking about Mount Shasta, because we were talking about Mount Shasta and how close she is. And I kept hearing these things about Northern California and the snow. And then I just saw something about Oregon and how bad it's getting. Carl Shell says, my plane is going back over to pick up Diana and A-Frame. Aw, yay. Anna says, hello. Hi, Anna. Wassa says, yes, that's pretty far south. There may be a storm there. Yeah, well, that's what I've been seeing. And I told her something about Mount Shasta's weather was crap. And she says, yeah, it's not so great here either. So I've been worried about, will she get out? Will she be able to fly back home? Magic Dragon says, I know Yogi. I bet him rock, paper, scissors last night on Nam's channel, LOL. He was a little mad. You know what? I highly doubt that. That story sounds highly fictional. It's very, very obvious you do not know our Yogi. Tell Yogi Magic says hi. I will. I will tell him. Wassa says, yes, Mount Shasta is a place better stay far away from, like Crater Lake. I loved Mount Shasta. So did my daughter. I think my other daughter did too. We all three went a couple years ago. We talked about that. Carl says, I told my daughter what you said about the whistling in the woods. And she says, yeah, I kind of agree. And I've heard that before too, but this was something different. Carl says, who's Yogi? Carl, that is so not nice. Yogi is the person who helped you get more subscribers. Yogi's the person who's always very, very kind to you. Daniel says, tell Yogi what's up. All right, I will, Daniel. I most certainly will. Wow, it's almost done. Oh my goodness. You must not be super familiar with the insane things, mostly very bad, that happen on that mountain. Yes, but do you not know that there are some really wonderful things that happen on that mountain? We met a man named Peter Mount Shasta who was meditating in one of the meadows at the base of the mountain, and he met Saint Germain. There's some good things there too. I personally am not drawn to the darker things. It's just never been in my realm a possibility. But I do hear that from other people. Paul says I don't fear anything. So that's really helpful. Daniel says, I am going, Jackie. I am going to fall asleep on TikTok. What? Goodbye, Daniel. We love you. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wasa says, interesting. You know, Peter Mount Shasta, he's kind of older. You can look him up on YouTube. He has the Church of the I Am, and it's in Mount Shasta. We didn't really know him, we just knew of him. And so when we went up there, we took him to lunch. Carl says, I lost a lot of subscribers because of certain people. Carl, you know, if you go around blaming everybody else for everything, you're going to continue to be unhappy, my friend. Daniel sending some love. Bye, Daniel. We love you. Paul says, bye, Daniel. Carl says, I'm out of here. Bye, Carl. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Carl. Yeah, Wasa, this is Peter Mount Shasta. Sounds made up. Just playing. No, he was directed to change his last name. It's his. He tells the story. It's really interesting. He's a really beautiful man, though, I have to say. And I hope that we can go back while he's still here. That would be really nice. What time do we have? Oh, we're so close. I'd like to go back in the summertime, though. It was winter when we went before. Wasa says, these are videos on your channel about him or somewhere else? No, I think he has his own YouTube channel. I'm sure he does. I just don't know it off my top of my head. Let's see. I still have Run DMC up. Peter Mount Shasta. Author. Okay, here he is. Oh, this is my friend. This is Peter Mount Shasta. He is on YouTube. And there's a picture of him. I still got Run DMC up. He is big on the, there's the Violet Flame, right? Yes, the Violet Flame. But yeah, he's Peter Mount Shasta on YouTube. There you go. Wasa says, okay, cool. Amanda says, great, nice. Yes. Boy, I can't wait. I'm gonna play some Run DMC really, really loud before I shut things down this morning at home. I'll wake my neighbors up Sunday morning. They'll be really happy. They'll be like, thanks, waking us up. We can go to church early this morning. Wasa says, I just subscribed to his channel. You know what? I bet you I wasn't, right? I will too, though. Amanda says, are your NIF? What is that? Good morning, Anna. Hello. She says, good morning, Cat. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, everyone. Amanda, be you? I'm still confused. Carl says, Cat is living in the field at the base of Mount Shasta from now on. Okay, Carl. I hear there's a man named Saint Germain hanging out there. I wouldn't mind hanging out with him.
Jumping, grooving till the break of day.
Anna says, "How are you this morning, Sunshine Cat?" I'm dancing. I'm pretty good. See the camera moving? It's because my floor is bouncy. Carl says, "Copyright. It's my song. No copyright." We're doing just right. Amanda says, "Are your neighbors close to you?" No, but in Tennessee, we live in the hills and things echo. So they will definitely hear it. Wasa is laughing. Yes. Anna says, "Good morning to Wasa and good morning, Carl." Jack's got the bark. Anna says, "Good morning, Amanda. What's the matter, you and Carl?" Copyright Carl. Who also says, "Hey, that sounds pretty freaking good." Carl says, "I'm going live." All right, Carl. I'll keep an eye out for you, my friend. All right. 5:02. Yep, we're ready. We're going to play some Run DMC. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I don't know why. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's been pretty fun this morning. We disassembled Debbie and put her back together again. We watched Jack do what Jack does best. And I danced behind the scenes, behind the camera. So you're welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow if you come back. I'm so lame. I know. I'm sorry. I hope to see you again. Bye, Paul. Be careful in that snow.